All right, so we are gonna watch a trailer today, and it is the trailer for Raidou Remastered, the Mystery of Soulless Army Announcement trailer. Now, yesterday at Nintendo Direct, this has been announced, and I decided not to watch it so that I can watch it with you. I saw a little bit about it on Discord, so thank you guys for posting it for me and reminding me that we should be watching it. I don't know much about the franchise, to be quite honest with you. I'm very new to it, but this is apparently, really big news for the fans of the franchise. And as you know, I'm very good at getting myself drawn into these into these very long stories, JRPGs and such, and this might just be another one if we end up liking it. I know nothing about it. I don't know if it's a turn-based, if it's, an action game, whatever it is, but knowing Atlas, I would guess that, it's probably a turn-based if it's a modern game, especially if it's a remaster. So we're gonna watch the trailer and kind of talk about it a little bit, see if this is something that you would enjoy seeing here on the channel. And if you happen to be watching this on YouTube as well, drop it in the comments and let me know what you think about Raidou. Have you played the original game? Did you expect the remaster and such? Let's watch it. Why not?
Go, Raidou! Devil's Bane.
So this is like SMT, but not SMT, right? Is this...
But here, in the Taisho era, we're the only detectives that specialize in that sort of thing. Yes, this is the Narumi Detective Agency.
Please, sir.
Why is this so cute?
Help.
Raidou, got a case. Let's roll. It's time.
What? This is so cute.
Good.
The Dark
Is-
Realm is like a junction between the
Is that the guy from
real
SMT?
and the netherworld.
The police officer, detective?
Or should I say, devil summoner?
From SMT 5.
You may call me Goto.
Take it easy. That's my motto. I'd go, but it's easier for you anyway.
Hello there, Mr. Narumi. And listen to me for a minute, okay?
So,
This is cool. How do I not know about this?
prepare to lead the life of a devil summoner. Come forth!
Yeah, that is Jack Frost. So, first of all, okay, this is the announcement for coming June 19, 2025. This is soon. This is like this year. Is this the guy who appeared in SMT 5 as well? So I know of a similar detective from SMT 5 Vengeance, which is my first ever Shin Megami Tensei. The one who's dating the... Oh my god, what's her name? The snake mommy, right? Is that him? This is looking like... it's looking like a more cheerful spin on Shin Megami Tensei, like with a dash of Persona, with a dash of darkness with the demons and everything. And it's looking like it's going to be another turn-based challenge. I mean, not sure about the difficulty of the game, but if they go down the road of Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance, which by the way we're gonna finish very soon, I promise you, it's looking like something that I might really enjoy. As I know the series is still some dark in some aspects. I think it looks like the general tune of Persona-esque games, Atlas in general. It's like the game will look cheerful, but then there's like a really dark premise to it. Obviously, the graphics are very reminiscent of Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance, as they're presumably using the same engine to make remasters of these older games that are now modern. So I'm going to guess that every single SMT or Raidou in this case, remaster, remake, whatever you want to call it, it's going to kind of sort of look like this, which I personally don't mind. I think that the art is really nice. Oh, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. I think that the art is really inviting. I don't know what the original game looked like. Maybe we can check. It says stylishly enhanced battle. That's fine. Yeah, I'm due for a stretch break, aren't I? Let's you know what? I just, out of morbid curiosity here, I want to check out Raidou original. Is that trailer? Would that be like Raidou 1? This is Raidou Remaster official reveal trailer. That's fine. Now they're all showing me just the okay, this is announcement. What is this? Return of Raidou Kuzunoha World Spotlight. Maybe we watch that first. Welcome to the Return of Raidou. Learn more about the highlights. Okay, this is the World Spotlight. Would you like me to watch this before we start? Because this is gonna probably give me more information about it. Maybe we can take a look at this video.
Hello, investigators of the supernatural. Welcome to the return of Raidou Kuzunoha World Spotlight.
At least it's in English,
We bring
right?
you this special program to showcase the highlights of Raidou Remastered, the mystery of the Soulless Army, launching on June 19th, 2025. It's
is
been
a
a
little
spell
Jack
for our
Frost.
seasoned sleuths who have played the original. For our newcomers, for example, those that have enjoyed Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance, Persona 5, and Metaphor Refantasio, we introduce to you a unique experience that is a little different from our usual Atlas titles.
That's me.
Join us until the end.
That's me.
Raidou Remastered, The Mystery of the Soulless Army is a remaster of the action RPG Devil Summoner Raidou Kuzunoha vs. the Soulless Army, released on PS2 back in 2006.
Jeez.
Nearly 20 years later, the game has been revamped for easier and enhanced playability on the Nintendo Switch, PlayStation, Xbox, and Steam. We set the stage at the capital during the fictive year of Taisho 20. Behind the curtains of rapid development and foreign influence, supernatural beings known as demons move in silence,
Oh goodness.
threatening the
Okay.
city's peace with the public being none the wiser. Our protagonist, Raidou Kuzunoha XIV, moonlights his days as an assistant
14?
detective under the Narumi Detective Agency.
What are they, royalty?
However, his real assignment is a devil summoner who commands demons to protect the people of the capital.
Lots of assets from
Suddenly,
SMT5
The
engines.
agency receives a strange phone call.
No, I mean it. I'm telling you straight. Please, sir. Please, help.
Hi, Simon. Welcome in.
Hello? She
I've
hung
never
up.
seen this, so
she needs us, huh?
looks really charming, doesn't it?
The young heiress and only daughter of the esteemed Daidoji family, Kaya Daidoji, is the client behind this request. Raidou and his boss Narumi rush to meet her, but Kaya is snatched right before their eyes by a group of crimson-cloaked military police.
Okay, that's not good, right?
It's up to Raidou to get to the bottom of her disappearance. But demons, superhumans, and evil
that
spirits
us?
beyond human comprehension stand
not
in
us.
his way. Can Raidou crack the case and save the girl from her dreadful fate? And what is the true identity of those who kidnapped her? A surprising and earth-shattering conclusion awaits as you take on the adventures of Devil Summoner Raidou Kuzunoha. Raidou's not alone in his investigation. At his side are several collaborators who assist him throughout his journey towards the truth. First, there's the mysterious black cat, Goto Doji, also simply known as Goto. Don't let his looks fool you.
Like
Despite his adorable
Gato
appearance,
in-
Goto has a stern demeanor that further lends
in
to his role as
Spanish.
Raidou's mentor,
The
who
cat.
often imparts words of advice. He speaks the human language, but to the average layman, all they hear are simple meow.
It's Morgana.
You, a devil summoner, have other options.
Raidou, do something about this thing!
Next is the head of the Narumi Detective Agency and Raidou's boss, Narumi. An upstanding adult who
Is he a
defies
jerk?
powerful opponents when it comes to it, is what we'd like to say. But well, usually he has Raidou doing the groundwork while racking up bills at the local culinary
course.
haunt. Despite his laziness and lack of supernatural powers, Narumi is one who cannot overlook those in need.
They just
I'd
up and
go,
called him a
but it's easier for you
normie.
anyway. What with those demons of yours and all.
Let's not forget Miss Tai Asakura, who writes for the local paper. A bit clumsy on her feet, sure, but very proactive nonetheless.
I love their fashion. It's so cute.
A winsome and outspoken journalist, she often brings tips to Raidou that aids him in uncovering further clues.
So we're just solving
I've been
that
following
one
my
case.
own leads, of course.
Is there social links? Tell me there's social links.
Lastly, at the back of the dubious basement, we have the enigmatic Dr. Victor, a genius scientist who performs the secret art of demon fusion.
Welcome to the Goma Den.
Is he our Igor?
This eclectic group that lives and breathes the air of an ever-changing and fantastical Taisho era offers a retro yet fresh take on a classic
How
detective
cool
mystery.
is this? So charming. Case
At times,
investigation path.
Raidou needs a demon's power to aid him in his investigations for the Narumi Detective Agency.
What's that weapon?
He can summon ally demons, each with their own special skills,
Yeah, this
and
is
bring them with him
SMT.
anywhere at any time while out in the field to help him in his work.
We have to finish SMT
The
first.
summoned demon will have its own special skills for investigation. Take, for instance,
What?
the read mind skill to tap into the inner thoughts of others,
Oh, that's dope.
or the ignite skill to stoke the flames of one's emotions,
That's such a
or the
cool
cool down
mechanic.
skill to cross waterways without a foothold. These investigative skills are unique for each demon order. So be sure to arm yourself with as many different demons as possible,
I love this narrator.
lest you
It's such a
find
good
yourself
voice.
stuck in a sticky situation. Speaking of sticky situations, there are also instances where Raidou finds himself in places where he can't proceed on his own. If you end up in such a spot, simply have your demon embark on a solo investigation which is useful for battles, investigations, and strolls. Protect the peace of the capital together
This is
with
a
your demon
Pokemon game.
comrades. How does one gain more ally
Demon
demons?
Pokemon.
That's elementary, dear detectives. Either use the art of confinement to seal enemy demons encountered in battle and turn them from foe to friend, or visit the mysterious Dr. Victor to use the secret technique of demon fusion. From the mighty and fearsome to the small and charming, a myriad of demons await you, Devil Summoner.
That's cool. It's cool.
Even
okay?
without his demons, Raidou's battle prowess is nothing to sneeze at. An average demon wouldn't stand a chance against his sword and gun. Wield your blade to land a variety of light strikes or heavy attacks that deal massive damage. Utilize the gun to go on the offensive from a distance without the worry
he has
of
a
running out of
uniform.
bullets. The ammunition replenishes itself. As you have seen, Raidou has the basic ability to face any opponent.
That qualifies him as handsome.
However, the enemies that stand in his way are also powerful. Thus, it'd be naive to think a Devil Summoner can truly go at it alone. Play your hand wisely and use your trusted ally demons as the ultimate trump card to overcome any and all foes. Up to
It is
2
available on
demons can be
PlayStation,
summoned to
right?
fight alongside Raidou and make use of their own powerful skills
Wait.
to automatically cover for Raidou. If the skill is effective against an enemy's weakness,
Tis not
they will
turn-based.
become immobile and vulnerable to attacks that deal increased critical damage.
No turn-based?
If
Oh,
you
no.
use a heavy attack that has a great
Oh, no, I
destructive
have to get
power,
good.
you may be able to crush your opponent unilaterally. However, you need energy called magnetite, or
Oh, no.
mag for short, to
Tis
use
an
your
action
skills.
game.
Choose when to expend or conserve
Oh,
your mag
no.
wisely. The key here is to know when to use Raidou's light attacks and when to use his heavy attacks. Although light sword attacks deal less damage, they can absorb mag from the opponent to replenish your own. On the other hand, heavy sword attacks are more powerful, but do not absorb any mag. If you already have enough mag when facing a stunned enemy, then use a skill to deliver the final blow.
Damn, it looks
If
good.
the opposite, launch a flurry of light attacks to quickly recover some
Should I play
before your
this?
finishing move. Or not. The choice is yours.
I mean,
This is what we call the mag drain battle system, in which
It's
you can
fine.
fight strategically according to your playstyle.
he says. Fine.
Looking back, the Shin Megami Tensei franchise has had several spin-offs, such as Persona, but the Devil Summoner Raidou Kuzunoha series is the only one among them to have emerged as an action RPG. While the turn-based battle system that was first seen in Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne can still be found in later titles like Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance, Persona 5 Royal, and Metaphor Refantasio. The Devil Summoner Raidou Kuzunoha series stands out by implementing real-time action combat.
Hey, Grumble, welcome in.
Shin Megami Tensei, Devil Summoner, was the first to delve deeper into the relationship with demons,
I see.
while Devil Summoner Soul Hackers further evolved the system.
This is so cute.
From these, the Devil Summoner Raidou Kuzunoha series was born with the unique focus on utilizing demons to your advantage, and the ability to use them at any time
Can we
both
play
in and
this?
out of battle, an experience that other titles do not offer. Let's take a gander towards the changes and new elements in this remaster, which has been revamped with new graphics and received additional new elements for ease of play. Let's first take a look at the visuals. Character models and environments have been enhanced while still retaining the atmosphere of the original. The combat system has been overhauled to expand upon the cooperation between Raidou and his demons.
Oh my
Now,
god, the
you
old
can call
fans,
upon
they're
not
gonna love
one,
this.
but two demons to your side. Raidou himself is now able to learn special abilities that target enemy weaknesses, adding even more depth to the cooperation and strategic
Yeah, this is like
gameplay with his
Pokemon
demons.
FF7 Remake.
You can also make use of additional moves
Reverse.
new to this remaster, such as Devil's Bane, a powerful opportunity to attack during a brief moment of weakness in the enemy. Spirit Slash, a wide demonic strike that dishes massive damage to all on the battlefield, and more.
Jesus.
Make use of these mini moves in your arsenal.
That's like a limit break, isn't it?
This is a
Gear,
remastered
whatever.
title, but in order to provide a better gaming experience, we have reviewed various aspects and worked to enhance the overall volume. Check out these updated and added elements.
These.
Now, we invite director Kazuyuki Yamai to further set the scene.
Cool.
Mr. Yamai, please take it away.
I hope it's in English. Maybe we'll have to read.
Thank you for tuning
No,
in.
they said that both Persona and
My name
this
is
are
Kazuyuki
spin-offs.
Yamai, and I am the director of this title. I was also the director of the second game in the Raidou
Of
series. I also directed
the
Shin Megami Tensei 3
World.
Nocturne Maniacs, its HD remaster, and Shin Megami Tensei 4. I produced Shin Megami Tensei 4 Apocalypse and worked on the concept for Shin Megami Tensei 5.
This time we share a few words.
To everyone who supported us all this
What?
time,
Who have patiently waited for this moment. Oh, okay.
to everyone who supported us all this time, thank you very much for your patience. Raidou Kuzunoha is finally
Kind of
back.
like equivalent of Persona as
His
a spin-off.
return is undoubtedly due to your unending support. First and foremost, I would like to express my deepest gratitude to all of you. Thank you very much. And now we are finally able to announce it. Thanks to you, Raidou has many fans within the industry, and during development, they have requested us to bring him back. It was difficult to feign ignorance during that time. Once again, we hope you will continue to support Raidou in the future.
I see, Aman. What prompted the decision
I
to
wanted to bring
do what? to remaster it as Raidou.
I wanted to bring Raidou back right away, but it so happened to fall into place now. Whenever a title I was leading wrapped up, I would consider what to do next and always thought about Raidou. We've reached the point where all thorough preparations have been made to start development. However, at the start of development, when I reread the scenario plot of the original version, I felt it was rather good that the title was being brought back now. During the original's development, it was a time where the future was uncertain. So Kazuma Kaneko suggested that we depict a different era with the theme of passion to cheer up the people of the modern age.
What do you think about that?
That is how the first game was developed. Though I personally feel that even now the future remains uncertain. So I think that even in these times, the theme of this work will still resonate. In this world without heroes, I think there's great significance in Raidou being able to make a comeback. Of course, since he's made his return, I don't want things to end here. I can't say for sure, but I also hope that Raidou will continue to play an active role in the future.
How has the title changed?
There are two reasons. First of all, after the release of the series sequel, King Abaddon, we received feedback from fans that they wanted to play a version of the Soulless Army that had the system from the second game. At the time, the original version of Soulless Army had received feedback that the character modeling, world, and the scenario were good, but the system was not up to expectations. So I always thought that if we were going to bring Soulless Army back to life,
I do crave an action
I wanted
game.
to make sure that we replaced the game system with that of the seconds, King Abaddon.
Thanks.
And this time, we were able to do just that, replacing the game system with King Abaddon.
Check.
It doesn't end there. The new generation of developers thoroughly refined and polished this system and added a lot of features that fit a modern playstyle. So I believe we were able to bring it as close as possible to the Soulless Army that everyone envisioned when the original version was released. At the same time, however, I thought it was necessary to express the fact that this is a new Soulless Army in the name.
Not me getting distracted by the trailer in the
The
back.
second reason is that while the original version was only available in a limited number of regions, this installment will be released worldwide.
So I'm assuming Japan and
This means that
and
there
what
are many
else?
people around the world who will be introduced to Raidou or will come to learn of Raidou in the future through this work. For these audiences, we thought a title that makes it
I
clear
was gonna
that
play
anyone
Ace
can play and
Detective, but-
easily enjoy this installment without any issues would be good. Looking at social media, we see that people who speak languages other than Japanese also call the game Raidou. Therefore, we thought to
cool
use
that
the
they did that
term
research.
Raidou, which is easily recognizable to people throughout the world, in the title when bringing this work to everyone. I think there may be some
neat.
concerns about this title change. That's why we, the developers, with our love for Raidou unchanged for the past 19 years, created this game as Raidou Remastered. Where should we change, and where should we not? As the original director, I carefully considered this. So I hope you will take the time to watch this video and carefully consider how Soulless Army has been renewed and where it has remained the same.
How were you able to play it on PS2? Where did you get the game from?
First of all, the scenario, which is based on a criminal investigation, is novel. A mystery unfolds in the pursuit of the culprit, examining their motive for the crime and the background of the case. I think the more familiar that you are with Atlas RPGs,
See, I always used to thought that great English V. I always used to think that I don't like mysteries, but the more mystery games I play, like Persona 4, and being super tempted by like Ace Detective and whatnot, it's becoming very clear to me that I actually do love this.
the more you'll find the scenario to be different and fresh. As I mentioned earlier, the game system has been greatly improved from the original version. So when I played it to check for bugs, I felt a very strange sensation. I thought, is this really Soulless Army? Especially when I was busy with Demon Fusion, leveling up my ally demons, and doing side quests while neglecting the main story. I thought, this is a feeling of exhilaration that wasn't there in the original, and was left with strong feelings of excitement.
Yeah, for people who like side quests.
There's no doubt it's all thanks to the efforts of the development team. I would love for all the fans to play it again. The close relationship you have with your ally demons,
seems really
where you
emotional
investigate
about it.
cases and fight battles together,
I love that.
is an appeal you won't find in other titles. When we made the original version of Raidou, I felt that Soul Hacker's vice system and demon negotiation already allowed us to portray a close relationship between Raidou and his ally demons.
I agree, Victor. Welcome in.
Therefore, I remember wanting to go even further with the original Raidou and create a system that focused on the ally demons. We felt that this was the difference between the Shin Megami Tensei series and the Devil Summoner series. Since the release of the original, Atlus has released many titles dealing with demons. However, I don't think the appeal of adventuring with Raidou's ally demons has faded at all. For those who may become new fans, I hope you'll experience the unique aspect of spending time with demons that is different from the Shin Megami Tensei series and the Persona series. By the
I
way,
have to get good at the
I
game.
think there may be some of you watching that are not as great with action games.
He knows me.
In this game, you can choose the Sleuth difficulty level where Raidou does not die and there's no game over. So if you are interested in the characters and setting, I hope
not
you'll
gonna
pick
do
up this
that.
game with peace of mind.
Not gonna do that. We're gonna be dying, and we're gonna love it. Did you hear what the future developments are?
We are planning activations that will allow you to communicate with Atlus and with each other. So please stay tuned for more information.
Yes, please.
We would also like to ask all of our fans who have supported us this far to share the appeal of Raidou with those who have just discovered the title.
Yes, share the appeal with me.
And we'd like to encourage those who have just discovered Raidou to ask old fans what it's all about.
What is it about?
We would be overjoyed to see new and old fans interacting in this way.
Interact with me.
Through such an exchange, we believe that we can all celebrate Raidou's comeback and even pave the way for greater success for Raidou in the future.
Tell me the appeal. Although I can see it.
Thank you for joining us. We hope you enjoyed all we had to demonstrate for our special program.
That's a good one.
Raidou Remastered. The Mystery of the Soulless Army releases June 19th, 2025 on Nintendo Switch, PlayStation, Xbox, and Steam.
I love cross-platform
A physical
releases.
collector's
Day
edition
one.
from Limited Run Games is also en route. Please look forward to more details further down the line.
What do you get?
Pre-order any digital or physical edition to get the Raidou Glasses bonus,
Oh, that's
a set
cute.
of Taisho-era glasses for Raidou to don in-game. Don't forget, lest you curse yourself for missing out.
Right, Grumble?
Stay tuned for further updates, and we look forward for you all to unveil the mystery. With Raidou Kuzunoha the 14th on the case, no stone will be left unturned. Unleash the supernatural. Lights of
See, I think it looks freaking precious. I think it reminds me of SMT, and I have only a little bit left to finish the SMT, maybe like 10 hours or so, I assume at least. I'm in that last section of SMT where I need to collect the 3 keys, I think, for that final area. So we played through a bunch of it, and I think I'm gonna be doing it on YouTube exclusive as premieres and such, because I want to, I want to just have finished that title. I love the game, and I don't know why I stopped playing, but I want to come back to it and just finish as much as I can, because I really did enjoy it. This reminds me of it so much. Like, I remember having so much fun last summer with SMT5 engines, so this just feels like the continuation of the same vibe, even though it's an action game. Friend was a big Devil May Cry fan, so a game that blended SMT and this game together, so I said bye for him. Yeah, Yeah, I mean, for someone who enjoys SMT, if you like Persona and if you don't mind an action game instead, I mean, it's charming, it's precious, and like if you like mysteries, why not? You know, it's most likely something that I will play. Atlas is probably gonna have some sort of a creator program, and normally they've been very kind to me with with giving me these titles. I don't expect it, of course. I will apply for it, but it was really be nice to be able to play it on release. I will try anyway. Like, I really enjoy this kind of thing. I love the art, and even though SMT5 Engines was so dark, I found it strangely soothing with like the graphics, like the way I don't know, the way it looks kind of soft and gentle. Even though it's a dark game, it does have that softness to the design, and I really kind of like that. Danganronpa, I've never played it. No, never have. I'm still in the process of exploring all these games because I spent a lot of years playing just Hearthstone or just World of Warcraft or just, I don't know, Final Fantasy XIV. So I've only recently started playing variety games, probably sometime around when I discovered Persona as well, and I just fell in love with it. So now I play anything and everything, and this just looks really fun. There's just something with, I don't know, with the way the Atlas makes these games that is just really inviting to me, you know? And I love that they make these previews, kind of like the way they did in Metaphor Refantasio as well, where you get to learn about the franchise and they kind of sell it to you before you buy the game. And I think that's the correct way to do marketing. So we're gonna try and play this at launch. I'm intrigued. It's probably going to be a weird experience playing an action game after so much turn-based, but I like this. I think I can really vibe with it, because Raidou, the guys with katanas and capes, have so much importance in SMT. I see. Well, honestly, I can't wait to learn of the story. Roughly on the 30 to 50 years mark. Yeah, but the old game, right? This one with the whole remake, I'm assuming that it's gonna be a $60 title at least, or 60 euros. How does it go? Very Saturday morning cartoon. It is, and it's so nostalgic for me because kids nowadays don't get that anymore. Saturday morning cartoons don't exist anymore because cartoons are every day. They're on the internet, and they don't even know what's like Sunday or Saturday anymore unless they go to school and they wait for the weekend and whatnot. There was just something really special about that time. And the art is actually, this is a very good description of how I feel about it. There's just something really nostalgic. My friend found it randomly abandoned on a shelf, and wait, this art looks familiar. An SMT game, take my money, right? I mean, I probably would if I had a console to play it on. I've actually never owned another console apart from the PlayStation 5. I started with PlayStation games very late, and I have a big backlog, but this is now adding on to it, so we have to gas it a little bit and finish our games. So we're gonna go play Persona now.